Os. Welcome UNLV students to the Shotokan Karate Studies program. By now you should know you've already warmed up, you've gotten the warm-up that you feel your body needs, you're adequate for starting the program this morning. So let's go ahead and get started with our typical, quick, general warm-up. Ready? And Hajime. Ichi. Ni. San. Yon. Go. All right, warmed up good there. Let's turn to the side, bring our heels to our glutes. Good, all right. Let's go ahead and do some high knees as well. Get my workout recorded, here we go. High knees. You can do this slow, just like I'm doing. Again, just bringing your knees up. You can do it fast if you feel like kind of bouncing a little bit, working your calves a little bit. Or if you want to go slow, go slow. And yame. All right, let's come up on our toes, stretching out our calves. And yame. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and do some body hip twists. And yame. Good. Arm up, across the side, stretching out our shoulder. Good, other side. Again, don't hold these too long. Just doing dynamic stretches here. Nothing too static, nothing being held for too long. Switching over. Other side. Good. Feet just widen shoulder width. Go down, touch the floor. Go to the right. Back to center. Go to the left. Back to center. All right, make that a little wider. We're gonna go down to the right, turning up on our left heel, stretching out our hamstring. Good, now we're gonna turn to the left in a long front stance. Pushing on the quad here, pushing the knee over the toe. And down to a runner stand, or a runner stretch. Good. Back up. All right, we're gonna do everything to the other side now. Leaning to the left onto the right heel. Toes pointed up. Stretching out your hamstring. All right, let's rotate that all the way around. Good front stance, long, deep, pushing on the quad, pushing the knee out over the toe, getting a good stretch. Transition that into a runner stretch. And come back to center, come back standing. Good. Turn around, fix your gi. Back to me. Yoi. Subirachi. Free. Yoi. Seiza. Dojo-kun. 一つ、人格完成に人を盛ること。一つ、誠の道を守ること。一つと力の精神を養うこと。一つ礼儀を重んずること。一つ景気の湯を戒めること。Ready? That's it. よい。すばらしい。Ready? よい。So today's class is an intermediate class. What we're going to discuss today is Kumite. And I go ahead and apologize up front. I have some sort of cold, so my voice may be a little hard to hear. I'm going to try to, you'll hear me clearing my throat. You might hear a few coughs here and there, but I'm just letting you know up front, I do have some sort of cold. All right, but I still want to get out here. I still want to get some karate in today, and I still want to put out some content for you. So let's go through some kumite. So typically in my program, we don't do a lot of kumite. There is a set of kumite for each belt level that you must learn. Typically, start out as a beginner with Ippon Kumite. You move into Sanban Kumite, and then even Gohan Kumite. All right. So, what does that mean? So, Ippon Kumite is 1 step, Sanban is 3 step, and Gohan is 5 step. And what that is you are defending it against 1 attack, 3 attacks, or 5 attacks. Right? And it depends on the organization that you might be with. So SCIF, for instance, that's Shotokan Karate International, they have specific kumite regardless of where you are in the country, where you are in the world. If you go and up to a SCIF student and say, show me Jodan Kumite Ichi, they're going to show you the exact same thing. All right. In the program that we do for Shotokan, there's not a specific set of kumite, right? To me, kumite isn't something that is preset and that everybody knows regardless of what student you're asking. In my opinion, kumite is spur of the moment, right? There is an argument for always being prepared and saying, okay, well, when an attack comes, I'll have 4 different ways to defend it. I learn these, they're in my mind, it becomes muscle memory. And then you can easily defend against that attack. I can kind of understand that, right? And you should practice kumite. So for the kumite that I require for belt advancement for your exams, it is kumite that you have learned, right? But as a black belt or as a brown belt or as a blue belt, you may not remember the kumite from green belt or from orange belt, right? And that's okay, because I'm not looking for you to memorize that sort of thing. You should know kata, right? Kata should always carry with you, and kihon technique should always carry with you, but in my opinion, kumite is not something that you should be memorizing specific steps for, right? But you should be practicing it. And we don't practice it a lot in my program because I'm an individual. Most likely, you're an individual as well, right? Typically, you don't have a training partner. And that's okay. You can still practice kumite on your own and by yourself. But if you have a partner, that's great. This gives you the opportunity to practice kumite. And when I say kumite, I don't mean putting on pads, putting on a helmet, putting in mouth guards, putting in foot pads, and sparring. Okay, sparring is different than kumite. And so what I'm talking about is defending against, like I said, single attacks, triple attacks, and quintuple attacks, right? So, typically this is what we would train, and today we're going to go through all of your blocks, right? So all 5 blocks we're going to cover with a defense, okay,
and then a counterattack. And then we may even add a kick to each one after that, right? So typically what you're looking at is defending against an oizuki punch, all right? So let's just talk about going through that. Oizuki punch is a very basic attack. It's an attack that you're always going to get. And typically in a dojo, you're going to start off with 2 students standing face to face. The attacking student is going to drop down in the Gedo Mirai, and they're going to announce their attack, whatever it happens to be. They're going to do an oizuki punch, okay? They'll announce the attack. It's going to be a Chudan level oizuki punch. They'll execute that whenever you say that you're ready. All right, so then they step forward, oizuki punch. As the student who's receiving the attack, you're going to stand here as well, but you are not going to get into that position, right? You are in a natural stance. You're not expecting a fight. You're not expecting an attack to come to you. All of a sudden, someone is standing in front of you. You say, "Height." That means you're ready. They're going to step back in again and Mirai. You say "Height" again when you're ready. They're going to attack you with that Chudan level oizuki punch. You have multiple options, right? You can step back with Agi Uke rising block. All right? You can step back with an Uchi Uke. Okay? You can step back with an outside block. All right? You can step over with the Shuto Uke. So you have several options. All right? And that's what I want to go over today is defending that simple oizuki punch. So this is an Ippon Kumite class. Defending against that very simple oizuki punch. The most common attack that's going to come at you is a punch. And typically it's going to come from the right hand. We're going to practice both sides just to get it done. But typically you're going to get this overhand right, this haymaker right that's going to come from the side, or this jab that's going to come straight to you. We're going to look at defending that today. Okay, so let's start off with, what do we always go with? Gedan, Age, Uchi, Ude, and then Shuto Uke is going to be our last one. So that's number 5. So G-A-U-U-S. Okay, all right, so Gedan, you're not typically defending against a oizuki punch. Gedan right down block, you're defending against a kick. All right, so this is the one exception. But since we're starting with Gedan, your opponent is going to step back into a Gedan right down block. They're going to step forward with a Mai-gated kick with the rear leg. Okay? You, as a defender, okay, are going to Tai Sabaki. You're going to step offline, block, Gyakuzuki reverse punch. All right? So again, as your opponent, as they're coming in for their attack, you're stepping offline, right? So if they're kicking from this side, you're going to step to the left. They're here, the kick comes, it's blocked, defended over here. The Gyakuzuki reverse punch is going to come somewhere in here, to the dead side of the body. Not the active side, but the dead side. Okay? Why is that? Well, typically you're not going to punch to the open side of the body, because a Gyakuzuki, in my getting, a front kick has a lot of distance, right? They're using their leg. So if they have that much distance, you're not going to have the reach to reach them with a punch from straight on, right? So they go to kick, and it's defended over to the side. Okay? If I'm here and you kick, I'm stepping back and defending. I'm not going to reach you with that punch. Yeah? Hopefully you can understand that, right? Again, as a kick is coming straight to me, I'm going to just step back, and then I go to punch. I'm not going to reach my opponent. Therefore, I'm going to step off to the side. So again, that kick is coming. I'm going to step offline. Okay. Now the distance, my opponent has come to me, and now I can reverse punch. All right. That's number 1. That's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to practice that on both sides. Okay. So you're going to stand here in a ready position. On my count, you're going to go 5. All right, we're going to go 5 on the right. So you're going to move to the right. That means the kick is coming from the left. Okay, if you're moving in that direction, the kick is coming here, so that you can attack the dead side here. All right. So if you're moving right, it's a left kick. If you're moving left, it's a right kick. Because again, you are moving offline and attacking the dead side of the body. Okay? Right leg, if I move left, open side. Okay? Again, right leg, but if you move that way, dead side. Okay, so if you're here, you're moving left. Okay, if from a right leg. Right? Hopefully you can understand that because it's mirrored, right? I'm not, again, this is why it's difficult when it's just one person, but that's what we're doing. So we're going to start off with 5 on each side. Ready? On my count, each. Back to center. Same side. Ready? Knee. Two. Ready? Some. Again. Sheep. The last one. Ready? Go. All right. Moving to this side. We're moving left. This is a right leg kick coming towards me. Ready? Each. Knee. Some. Sheep. Go. Good. Now, man. All right. So, there's Tai Sabaki. There's our first block, get up, right down block. Now let's move into Ageuke, right? So GA, so Ageuke, rising block. For this, you have a good wind up, right? Your opponent's coming straight to you. You're here. Up, block. Watch the Hikite hand. Draws back. Execute that reverse punch, right? This works because your opponent is moving straight to you. The punch gets blocked up. Opening them up for this attack here to this rectangle that we talk about, right? Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. Okay, so again, 5 on each side. So stepping back with the right leg, blocking with the left, right Gyakuzuki reverse punch. Ready? Each, knee, so. Sheep. Go. Good. Other side. Now we're going to step back with our left leg, blocking with our right arm. All right. Remember to somewhat mark, come up. There's the block. Draw that Hikite hand back, driving with the hip for the Gyakuzuki reverse punch. All right. I'm going to go this direction just to give you another perspective. Ready? And each, knee, some, sheep, go. Good. All right, let's move on to the next block, which is Uchiuke, right? Uchiuke, so G-A-U. Next one is Ude. All right, so next one is Soto Uriuke. Right now, Uchiuke. Again, this one, you don't have to move offline. This is a straight in attack. The attack is coming straight in. You're stepping back. There's your block. Reverse punch. Okay, same thing with the other side. Remember the parry. Block. Reverse punch. Okay. Again, your opponent is stepping straight to you, but you're defending and off to the side. The punch comes. It's defended out to here, opening up this for the reverse punch. Okay, it can come from the other side, correct? So if your opponent steps back to here, punch comes, it's deflected off to the side, punch opens up this section. Remember with your Uchiuke that you want to deflect outside of your rectangle, right? This is our rectangle of protection. As you step back, parry, so you see the punch coming, parry it, block it, wind up your punch, execute. Okay, so remember on your way back, parry, block, wind up, okay, that Hikite hand, reverse punch. All right? Okay, let's do it. Stepping back with our right leg, ready? Each, knee, some. Sheep. Go. All right, other side. Ready? I'm going to turn this way again. Ready? Stepping back with the left leg, blocking with the right. Ready? knee, son, shi, go, ui. Good. All right. If you need to slow it down if I'm going too fast, just slow it down a little bit. All right. You can slow the video down. Just go in the settings down here. Just slow it down to quarter speed, something like that. Half speed, 3/4 speed. You're getting it to slow down a little bit. Or if you just want to watch me go through each side, pause the video, practice it on your own a couple times. Okay. Otherwise, try to keep up. So Soto Ryuke. Soto Ryuke, you're going to block with your right, stepping back with your left. Same as Uchi Uke, right? Inside versus outside, same footwork, same hand motion. Stepping back with your left, parry, block, reverse punch. Okay? This is a dead side attack, right? Uchi Uke, you open up the middle of the body. The punch comes in, you open up, and reverse punch to heal. Soto Ryuke, you're closing the body. As your opponent steps, the lance is off this direction, right? The Soto Ryuke blocks there, opens up the dead side here, all right? So again, you're looking for this soft target here, all right? People get punched in the belly and in the gut. A lot of times there's padding there, right? We've all seen it. You can punch someone in the stomach and they can take it. But right in here, your muscle is very close to your body, or to your skin. Okay, your bones, your ribs are here. If you can get right here to the kidneys, right? Again, really good target is right there. So again, as that is coming in, you're stepping, blocking, reverse punch. The body may come in some. So watch your targeting here, okay? Just because they come to there, your punch might be there, okay? The block, it might be here, okay? So just be aware of how your body moves, how your opponent's body moves. This can be one of those blocks where you somewhat step offline. Again, looking at Tai Sabaki. As that punch comes in, you can step offline and then punch. Okay? So let's do that. We're going to step offline to the right, blocking with the right, stepping with the left. Okay? Block, reverse punch. Okay? Then we'll move to the other side. Ready? Each. Go slow. Ready? Knee. So. Shi. Go. All right. Other side. Ready? Each. Knee. So. Shi. Go. Good. Amen. All right. Another really good defense there, another good counterattack would be an elbow strike because of the way you're opening the body. So if that punch is coming and you see it here, block, hold, attack. Okay? This would be an open body position instead of closed, right? So if they're throwing that right hand and you block with your left, over there, closed. Now you block with your right. They punch with their right, you block with the right. Opens up the middle. But you blocked here, your arm is here, leading that elbow right in here, okay? Somewhat the solar plexus, the chest, okay? All those are good targets for that elbow to land. So let's do it again, this time open body, all right? So if the right punch is coming, okay, you're blocking with your right. Open, elbow strike. Now you're getting into a kibidachi stance, somewhat of a kibidachi. It's probably going to be a little bit of shigodachi, but that's fine, right? Not too concerned about the footwork as much. But as you are defending, you need to step in. Okay? Other side, again, this time it's coming from the left. You're going to block with your left. Well, they're punching with their left. Okay? They're punching with their left hand to your right side. Block, elbow strike. Okay? And if you can control the hand or the arm with the other hand, with your hikite hand, do that. Because it just gives you more power. It gives you more power because you're able to hold your opponent in place. Again, if it's coming this direction, parry, block, hold, pull, and elbow at the same time. You're pulling them into your elbow. So not only do you get that good elbow strike, but you're pulling them into it. Okay? So this is still just uke, all right? But now we're opening the body. Okay? Instead of closing the body when that punch is coming from here, we're closing the body and punching. Okay? It's coming from the other side. So we're opening an elbow strike. Okay? All right, hopefully you get that. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about there. So let's do this with the right hand starting. Right, step in. Ready? And each. Knee. So. Shi. Go. Good. Other side, okay? Parry, block, pull, and elbow. Okay? Ready? Each. Knee. So. Shi. Go. Good. Yummy. All right, let's look at the last block that we have practiced up to this point, Shotokan. All right, a lot of people don't look at Shotokan as this easy, defensible situation, right? People look at this as more of a flowery type of thing, right? They look at it this way, when you're doing these type of things. Same attack, right? Still the same attack. Oizuki punch coming at you. You're gonna step offline, block, control the arm if you want. Nukete, solar plexus, vertically, if you do your hand vertically, solar plexus, or to the throat, horizontal, okay? Control the arm, right? As that punch is coming, defend, control, strike, strike, all right? Remember that you have options, okay? This is open body, okay? Now it's coming from the other side. Right, so as it comes from the other side, Shotokan, control, nukete, nukete. Right, solar plexus or the throat. Solar plexus vertical, throat horizontal. All right, let's try this one a few times. Ready? Each. Knee. So. Shi. Go. All right, let's go to the other side. This can be a punch, so I don't want you to just do this and think nukete, 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 nukete. Just because you're doing a knife hand block. Okay? Yes, it can be a nukete. For skiff, it actually is. Okay? So if you're remaining with that affiliation with skiff, then it is a Shotokan, nukete, nukete. But you're not skiff. Punch, punch. All right? This is self-defense. This is Kumite. All right? All right, let's look at this other side. Ready? Each. Knee. So. Shi. Go. Good. You know what I mean? All right. So there are all 5 blocks. A simple one step. Yeah? One attack is coming. Block. Counter attack. Fairly simple. Yeah? Let's add a kick. All right? Let's add a kick to every one of those techniques. Okay? For the first one, we're doing get 'em right down block, and we're stepping offline, right? Tai Savaki. So as that kick is coming in, you're closing off the body. Remember, we're not opening the body. So as your opponent is coming in, you're stepping offline, closing. Reverse punch. Now round kick. Okay? This leg is available. Your opponent is at a good distance, and you have a good target, right? As the opponent I'm stepping in, punch, misses, all of this is wide open. Punch, somewhere in here, round kick to the back, to the kidneys, to the ribs, to the back of the leg, to the back of the knee. You have lots of options, okay? So let's try that round kick now. Okay, so remember, stepping off line, reverse punch, round kick. Okay? We'll go slow for all 5 of these on both sides. Ready? Each. Knee. Song. Good. Sheep. I'm going to change the height of your kick. As your opponent comes in, let their body and how they physically react designate where that kick is going to go. Right? Ready? Sheep. Last one. Go! Okay? Alright, other side. Okay? Now we're stepping to the left. Gato right down block. Gyakuzuki reverse punch. Round kick. Decide where you want it to go. We're going to look in this direction or face in this direction. Give you a little bit different perspective. Ready? Each. Knee. So. Good. Sheep. Last one. Go. Good. All right. Next up, what's up? Uchiuke. Uchiuke. So again, body open. The body is open. As your opponent comes in with that punch, block, reverse punch, kick. Fairly simple here. As your opponent, punch, blocked, I'm punched here, and I'm kicked. Stomach, groin, whatever you want it to be. Again, work with the physiology of your opponent. It might make a difference, right? Their height. Maybe they're super tall. Okay? So for you, their shoot on level is their groin. That's where you gotta kick, that's where you gotta kick. Okay? This should be a kiagi or a kikomi. It should be a thrust kick, right? Because after you've blocked, you've punched, you want to push them back. You're going to create space. Push them back. Create that space. Step in when you land. All right? All right, let's try this one. Ready? Each. Knee. So. Sheep. Go. Good. Other side. Okay. Parry. Block. Punch. Kick. Okay. Ready. Each. Knee. So. Sheep. Go. Amen. All right, good. All right, now we're doing Soto Uriuke. All right, for this one, last time we did 2, right? We did an open body and a closed body. Let's focus on open body. All right, so with the open body, we did the elbow strike. Now what do you think we're gonna do? We're in a side stance, right? Kibidachi. Let's step in with a good side kick. It's gonna depend how close you are. If you have to close distance, step over and execute. If they're right on top of you, lean back. All right? Let your opponent's physiology and reaction decide your next step. Okay? All right, let's try this one slow. Ready? Each. All right. This is another good one for a knee. Okay? As your opponent, step back. I come in with the punch. It's defended and blocked here. Elbow comes into here. Look at that knee. Sitting out there like a big pretty target. Side kick to that knee. Okay? So think about that. Side kick to the knee, groin, this hip area will hinge them and most likely put them on the ground. Okay? Or you can go to the stomach or the ribs. All right? Let's try it again. Ready? Each. That was really the second one. Let's go for 3. Ready? So. Sheep. Go. Good. Other side, right? As the punch is coming in, step off line. Parry. Block. Elbow. Kick. Okay? Ready? Each. Knee. So. Sheep. Let's start that one again. Ready? Sheep. Last one. Ready? Go. Okay? Good. All right, last one is Shotokan. Right, this is your knife hand. So again, as that knife hand is coming, you are parry, grab, control, nukete, nukete, punch, punch, round kick. All right, why round kick? Well, you're too close for a front kick, in my opinion. All right, so as the punch comes, you go to punch, you step off line, the deflection is here. The nukete, you're close enough for hand. If you're close enough to get a good hand strike, you're too close for a kick. My getting. Okay, so sweep around the back, kick to here. All right, that's what we're going for. Okay, using your toes as you execute that kick, come around, good toe strike right in here. Pinpoint, kidney, ribs, right in there. This is a soft spot for a lot of people. As soon as that arm comes up, all of this is really soft. Good target, okay? All right, let's try this. Ready? Slow. Each. Good. Knee. So. Sheep. Go. Please. Good. Other side. And again, you can let your opponent's physiology dictate what's happening here. Okay, let's try the left side. I'll turn this way a little bit. Ready? Each. Okay, because you can still go for that leg. Side of the knee, okay, it's still a good kick. Round kick though. All right, ready? Knee. So. Sheep. Go. Good, young man. All right, so that pretty much covers what I would like to cover for Ippon Kumite. Again, Ippon is one single attack, all right? In the future, right, maybe even next class, we'll look at some 2 and 3 combinations. So as your opponent comes in, you're blocking more than one strike, right? Oizuki punch comes. Oizuki punch comes. Front kick comes, right? So you can imagine what your many options might be. Ayuke rising block. Uchiuke here. Tatum right down block. Reverse punch. Okay? So you have to be ready to defend against more than one single attack. Right? If their attacks are coming fast, you're blocking, you're blocking, you're blocking. Finally, you get a chance to make a counter attack. All right, so that's when you get into Sanban Kumite, that's when you get into Gohan Kumite. Right now, we're just focusing on Ippon Kumite. All right, so thank you for joining me for this class. My apologies for being sick, not so enthusiastic, my voice, etc. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next class. Let's come back to center. Yoi! Subrachi. Ring. Yo. Seiza. All right. Today, just focus on calming your breath, calming your mind, getting better, feeling better, and Makso. Makso yame, sensen yore. Katen. Yoi. Subirachi. Ring. Yoi. Os. All right, students, thank you for joining me for this class. We will see you again next week.